Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Make sure to like, subscribe, and let's get right into the video. Today I'm gonna be doing a fill-in on my Gel X nails. I'm not really ready to get rid of them because I just love French tip. Like, I could do French tips all the time. That's like my go-to nail design. But it's time because look at them. And also I've been having trouble with my nail lamp and I've been impatient to cure it because usually my nail lamp needs only 60 seconds to cure the product, but this nail lamp that I have, which is like a $30 one from Amazon because mine broke, doesn't. Yeah, so it's time to remove them, and I'm gonna start off by removing it with this bit. I love this. I wish I knew about it like a long time ago, honestly. This has been such a game changer. I saw that on TikTok and I bought it. I bought that on Amazon. It's currently sold out, but it's from that brand. Ooh, I don't know if you can see it. Pana or something. Pana. Yeah, I think it's Pana. And this takes off my nail stuff in like seconds. And even like on my mother-in-law, it took her nail set off so quickly, like the gel polish. So highly recommended. I'm gonna find the link and see if I can link it down below if you're interested. But yeah, this has been a game changer. Anyways, I'm gonna start off by removing this nail set. And since I'm working with my left hand, I have to put my nail drill in reverse. And I cannot tell you like how much RPM I'm using because like, you know, this has nothing. Everything is filed down that needs to be filed down. Now I'm gonna be pushing back my cuticle and just pretty much just doing my manicure. And then you have to do one more step because you gotta file down more on around the cuticle area right here to see if you have any lifting, but we will get to that later because I just like to do it this way. And with this bit, honestly, you just have to be really careful not to hit your natural nail because this will leave a dent in there. Once it's time, I will switch over to the sanding band. You'll see what I'm doing. So I'm trying to make it really beginner friendly and explain everything. Now I'm just taking my flame bit and go around the cuticle area to lift it a little bit. So it lifts from my nail plate so I can cut it better. You just want to make sure you're cleaning up your cuticles really well because this is how you'll prevent your nails from lifting. Once you have the cuticles lifted, it should kind of look something like this, and then you see all this is like the dead skin that you can cut off. Just gotta be really careful not to cut your live skin because we don't want an infection or anything. I feel like I've forgotten how to do nails with my non-dominant hand. I'm having such a hard time to do them for some reason, even holding the drill. Before it felt so natural. I guess it's because I haven't done nails that often anymore, especially with my left hand, so I'm like feeling awkward about it. Which makes no sense because like I've been doing nails for a long time now, you know, so it just feels weird. I guess it's like if you don't use it, you lose it kind of thing. This weather has been so weird. Like, it's been so cold. We had like low 70s here and now it's up to 80 I think again, and it's so hot. Like, I'm ready to just cuddle up and put all my fall decoration out. I wish it would stay cold finally, but probably won't happen because I live in the south, so yeah, cold weather is not often. But yeah, today was my son's first day of school, guys. He was home with me for 5 years. no preschool. Well, he did preschool, but just 2 months, and then we decided not to. So yeah, it went really well. We met their teacher, and they seem really nice, so I have a good feeling about it. That gives me time to just, do nails at home. But yeah, once I cut all the cuticles, there's still like dead skin around it. That's where the sanding band is coming in handy. I'm gonna use my small one today. You can use the bigger one too. And when I say the bigger one, I mean the regular one. And then there's like this small one. And I'm just gonna clean up around the cuticle one more time, and also kind of like, give the natural nail some texture so the product can stay on better. And like this, for example, this is all dry skin that needs to be removed. I wanted to show you what lifting might look like. You see this white part? It might be hard to see right now. This all needs to be removed. Hold on. It's not too bad of a lifting because, yeah, it's just not. But this, I'm trying to file down as much as possible to make it smooth. So, there's no, like here, I had to file this a little bit down. So it's just smooth and even. Because if you don't file down your lifting, your nails lift again, So I hope you can understand what I mean by that. Once we have all this down, we're gonna get our hand file and like crispen up the shape. All right, nails are ready for the application. I'm just gonna wipe them down with some water real quick. Looking good. Next step for your fill in is going to be using a dehydrator, and I'm using the one from Mia's Secret. This is my favorite one to go to, like, no issues with lifting whatsoever. And I'm only applying around my natural nails. And this just makes sure it gets rid of like any oil on your skin and stuff. If you're like a beginner and you start off and sometimes you can just not afford everything right away, you can use some 91% alcohol or some acetone. And then I'm gonna go in with my favorite primer from Mia's Secret as well. And they come like in a duo, so like the dehydrator and then the primer. Also the same, just on your natural nails. Make sure the primer doesn't go on your skin. All right, and then to fill in my nails, I'm gonna be using a rubber-based coat. Guys, like, I tried different stuff, and this is like the best way to fill in your Gel X nails. Honestly, I love this stuff, especially from NKK. Like, you need to give it a try. Like, this is not sponsored or anything. It just really, I love it, and it is so easy to apply, and this has been like a game changer ever since. And I'm using the color Naked 107. I haven't tried this one yet, so I'm really excited to try it out. Her stuff is so nice. Like, I just love it. First, you're gonna apply a thin layer, which is like your slip layer, which pretty much makes the product slide over your nail. You'll see what I'm doing. So a thin layer first. And if you like have no rubber base, you can use like poly gel or builder gel. But in my opinion, rubber base works the best. So if you have the money, like, go and buy a bottle. Like, these cost like on average $15 with some shipping, and like I said, it's gonna help you out so much. And I'm getting a liner brush ready. Okay, so I'll show you in a second why we need the liner brush. But once you have the slip layer, you're gonna go in with some more, and you'll look at the color. I'm obsessed. Like, this is such a nice color. I love it already. And you're just gonna go in with some more and just go back and forth motion. And obviously you want most product by the cuticle area, because that's where we're doing the fill in. And if you have spillage, make sure you clean it up. Don't cure it, because that's how you get allergies. Anyways, with my liner brush, I'm just gonna fill in any gaps I might have. Oh my gosh, like, I think this is my favorite color so far I got. This goes really good with my skin tone, in my opinion. I don't know why I have such a hard time using my left hand. I'm frustrated with myself, because I never felt so awkward using it. And then I'm just trying to go as close as possible to the cuticle area with my brush. I'm gonna flip it over so the nail can self-level. I'm checking like the sides to see if it has like the perfect apex that I need. And once you have it, like you like it, you'll just clear. All right, I don't like how flat it looks by the cuticle area, so I'm just gonna add a little bit more right here. And I'm just taking my liner brush to push it back. Once I like the placement, I will be curing, but can we give a second for appreciation? Like, look how good this rubber base looks. All the rubber base is on. Now I'm gonna have to file it a little bit to make the shape nice and crisp again, and also take the shine away so, you know, the gel polish can stick. All right, nails are shaped, filed, and buffed. All right, let's get into the nail art. It's been actually a week since I started filming, so if you see some growth, that's why. I just didn't have the time, and then I was sick and everything, so I couldn't even finish filming. Anyways, this is the nail design I picked. I thought that was really cute, and I kind of wanted to challenge myself, see if I can pull it off. What we're gonna need is some blues. I think I'm gonna be using this blue from V Beauty Pure, whatever. The Beatles, D&D, and then some green. I haven't decided which one, either this or this. Here are the color numbers. And then I need a yellow for the little lemon, and a jelly yellow. And I'm gonna need some solid nail glue gel for sculpting the blueberries. And the white, of course. And I'm gonna start off by doing the French tips first, the white ones. I'm gonna be doing a French tip, a white one on my middle finger, my pinky finger, and my thumbnail. So yeah, I was saying earlier, I don't know like how much I talked already because it's been literally a week. My son started school, and now I have so much more time to do nails and stuff because I'm like just staying at home right now. But I feel like time goes by so fast, and I don't get enough time to do anything. And then I got sick, you know, so that wasn't fun. And on top of that, I had to plan an entire birthday party for my son. His birthday is tomorrow, but we celebrated on last weekend, you know, so there's a lot going on. And I think I need to get used to the new schedule too, like because I feel like I said, like in the beginning, I feel like you finally get some time to yourself, especially if you have been a stay-at-home mom for a while. You get all this time, you want to get so much stuff done. Yeah. So it's, you know, it's going good though. And thankfully he has been liking school so far. I mean, yeah, he has days like today I dropped him off. He said like, why do I have to go to kindergarten and whatnot? And I told him like, this is just the beginning, dude. You got like 18 more years ahead of you. And that's not like even including college. But yeah, I'm very excited for him to start that new chapter. His teachers are very nice. Alright, I like it and I will be curing. French tips are on. Now I'm gonna be doing the easy nail design real quick, so I can knock that out first. I'm gonna be using my dotting tool, and then I'm just gonna create like this, I don't know, I think it's supposed to be a blueberry. So I'm just gonna create a dot here and over here. And then I'm kind of like connecting them. And then with the darker blue, I'm just gonna go over the dots. Like so. Once I did that, I'm gonna get the green and do a little like leaf, I guess. Okay, now I'm gonna try to do that one nail. That looks like a comic. I don't know, like a sweater nail. I don't know. All right, once I have this line, I will be curing this real quick. Try to do a line right here, one across. All right, and then for the last step, I'm just gonna go in with some white. I should have done the white first and then the blue, but oh well. Okay, and cure. Oh, I guess I didn't hit recording. Anyways, moving on, I'm gonna be painting a layer of that jelly yellow on. Next, I'm gonna do a dot in the middle, and then I'm gonna just go down right here, right here. Should have done that bigger, but I'm frustrated. This is like my third attempt or something. I changed it up a little bit. This is the best I can get it to work. I'm so frustrated with this nail. You cannot even imagine, guys. So I'm just gonna leave it as it is. It's already hard enough to do it with your left hand. And then I'm gonna use some rhinestone glue to make a 3D effect on the, you know, the nail. And then I'm just gonna outline it with the yellow.
Excuse me, Doc. I'm here to continue cleaning.
Oh, hello, little lady. My younger sister sent me a letter. It seems our family
Be a big deal for them. They probably have to close shop.
I will never compromise quality. The only difference is they're using oxen for hard labor now. Neither the ingredients nor the process of...
All right, let's move on to the blueberries. I'm gonna be using my solid nail glue gel. And then I'm just gonna get a little bit out. And with this, since this is like not a non-stick version or whatever, I always make sure to keep my gloves a little wet. And then pretty much you just like do 3 balls and then you just place them And then once I have the placement, I will be curing. Now I'm gonna be painting it. I'm gonna be doing blue on the bottom. I did the blue and now I'm just using the lighter blue and just go in like this. And then I'm just gonna go in with the darker once more and, you know, just make it look like a blueberry. And for the final step, top coat. And here are the finished nails. I actually think these turned out really cute. I like how the blueberry turned out. Like, I thought it wouldn't turn out that great, but I like it. And like, just seeing it together top coated looks way better. I wasn't sure about this nail, but I think it's not terrible. Not my best work yet, but you know, just gotta keep practicing. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.